afternoon, this is Trey with BuildIdaho.com. Today's November 23rd, it's a Monday, and we're at Bryan Boothe's home. We're going to get a little time with him and see if we can get some advice, because everyone's looking for good advice, especially if they've never done it before. And we're going to see what Bryan has to say about choosing a builder and building a custom home. Okay, Bryan, how long ago did you decide you were going to build your own home?
We decided, this is actually our third house that we've built, and we decided that after looking at what was out there in existing inventory and what our needs and wants were, we decided to go with a custom built home. And
you're in the industry, so that's we're gonna say you've got a pretty good notion about that kind of stuff.
I would like to think so.
There you go. Tell me, what advice would you give someone who's considering getting a new home? What advice would you give someone looking at picking a lot out and picking a builder?
At this point, look to see what's out there. You know, talk to friends, family, talk to people that are in the industry. You know, look to see who's a reputable builder. You know, we looked long and hard. There was a number of things that were on our need criteria. One was being Energy Star efficient. Another one was the style. We liked the Prairie style versus the Craftsman. There's a tremendous amount of Craftsman in the valley, so we decided to go with the Prairie style home. We like the clean lines of it, and at that point, looking at builders that have built that in the past.
And why did you choose your builder? What was the deciding factors?
Really, what it boiled down to is Eric's a client of mine at the bank, and I sat down with him and said, "Okay, Eric, this is what we like." And from his fall collection home that he did this year, which was a straight Prairie style, true Prairie style home through and through, we decided to go with Eric. He had experience at building a Prairie style home with the hip roofs, the straight lines, the linear look, and after seeing what he'd done and working with him in the past, I knew he was a very reputable builder, and his clients were always extremely happy with the product that he completed.
So far, so good for you?
It's absolutely.
Wonderful. And what about in the home, choosing custom elements and interior finishes?
You know, it really just boiled down to what we liked. We're not really traditional. You know, and having conversations with Eric, you know, he'll be the first to admit he's traditional, and you go into his house and everything's very elaborate and traditional. We're not that way. We like to keep our lines very straight, very simple. So we started looking around. We looked at magazines, we toured homes, and really tried to get a feel for it. We wanted to keep it somewhat contemporary on the inside, which was a lot of fun. First thing we did is we went to Design Innovations and said, okay, you know, you've seen that Delta commercial where the lady brings in the faucet to the designer and says, build a house around it. We kind of basically said, here's our kitchen. This is what we want. This is how we want our kitchen to look. We want to build a house around it. We looked around at different floor plans from going into different open homes. Probably over a 3-month period, we saw close to 200-300 homes before we really decided on a floor plan that we liked. And then from there, we worked with Eric to design the exterior look, and from there, it was just going out and meeting with people at Design Innovations to Consolidated Supply, Kitchens by Design's doing all of our kitchen work, or excuse me, all of our appliances. You know, and just getting a feel for who's out there in the subs, because there's a lot of people that are very active in the industry and provide really good service.
Wonderful. Thank you for your time today.